Hey, how's it going, friends? My name is Shidaki from the Let's Play channel HalvedStudios. We'll go back to more Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. In the last episode, oh shit, writing, fly. In the last episode, we finished up the backtrack of Palooza and did everything we could with the Olympus Coliseum, and damn, that thing gets hard. We did everything we could with the Olympus Coliseum, did all the fights, sealed off the keyhole, and we now just have a quick thing. Land! Thank you. Whew, hit hard. So there's one last thing I want to do real quick. Just okay. Where are the bad guys? Die in the face. You done? Okay, cool. So I don't think we needed the yellow Trinity for this, but now that we have it, there is one last thing I want to grab. Just sort of one last bit of the backtrack of Palooza. Because inside this room, oh, hello. Oh, you're a resilient bunch of little doodles, aren't you? Because inside here we have, well, actually a lot of stuff. Another, oh, more Dalmatians, fantastic. And inside one of these chests, Spell G. And there you go, the power of wind. So we got an upgraded arrow spell. Wind. So basically, this now I forget if it'll ping enemies for damage now, but now that we have that, I want to now. That's the last little thing we want to grab before we head on to where we're actually going to be going. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-equip the metal chocobo just because I like that slightly better. Now that we've got all that figured out, let's head back outside. And head to the next world. Damn, so it's like the further we get along, the more rocky and chaotic the lanes between get. Because like I think what it is, the walls that separate the worlds are actually made of gummy. And so like this is all gummy too, so we could theoretically mine this stuff and make gummy ships out of it. But it's just like giant pieces. Giant, like, unrefined chunks. And like the closer we get to like the Heartless's epicenter is the closer the more chaotic the rocks are. So I especially like how, yeah, right there. Like the further you get across the right side of the space map, the more purple, the more blue, the more purple, the more red, the more blue there is. And those are the three colors associated with darkness the most. So like you're literally descending into like the black hole. Because you're essentially traversing from the lighter side, which is Disney Castle, into the more neutral side, the Twilight side. We're not at the darkness side yet of the realm. But as we progress, like it'll get darker and darker and darker. Man, my gummy ship is really awesome. Ah, there you are. Hollow Bastion. So this is actually a pretty good place to look at it right here. I'll show it in a second later. But I love the castle in Hollow Bastion because it is a really cool combination of one half of it is mystical, you know, magical, whimsical Disney castle with like, you know, bent towers and spirals, and the other half is like hard industrial steampunk like Final Fantasy. I love the mix. Gosh, look at that! I know this place. That's strange. I wonder why. But I feel this warmth inside right here. You're just hungry. Hey, I'm serious. Let's go. So, this little bit right here, the water. This isn't actually water. At least from what I've come to understand is HalvedStudios is a world whose keyhole has been consumed. So, same thing as Destiny Islands back at the start of the game. And what this is actually like the metaphysical decay of the world. Like this is like the world's matter ceasing to exist, and this is like the progression of it. Because you see, we got this like kind of bluish, almost ice-looking thing. That's the matter of the world decaying. And you know, the water is another aspect of that. Because HalvedStudios is a world whose keyhole has been consumed, but the people here are intentionally preventing it from falling to darkness because the villains are using it as their home base. And also, I have an assumption that they're actually using the decay of the planet as an energy source as well. So also there are these bubbles that let you like let you traverse around the water, which I never understood exactly what these things were, but it is cool. And this is probably here meant to be more of a tutorial for it. So you really can't do much here, like you get sucked right back out. But something that's cool is they react to magic. So, let's see if I...
Thunder! Here!
Not that one. They react to being frozen. And they can actually turn back into platforms. So yeah, that's how I know that this stuff is just this water, but in a different state of matter. Because if you freeze it, it turns into the same kind of stuff.
See ya!
So I'm pretty sure this is meant to be so that you can jump up here and get that. I'll grab it in a sec. Ah, treasure chest. Ah, more dimensions. Okay, I knew there were a few more somewhere. I gotta find some more of those bubbles around here. It's a treasure chest underneath the decay. And it's weird to think that we're just... Like, cause like, once the keyhole is consumed, the planet ceases to exist. It sort of melds back into the realm of darkness. And because of that, you know, it goes through almost like a... Damn it. I think I have to actually do... I could get a little higher and then glide over, but I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it the way you're supposed to.
See ya! Deep freeze!
There you go. Oh, can't carry anymore. So yeah, it's like a metaphysical decay of the world. Like it's literally ceasing to exist. But it's happening very slowly. You could actually see a little bit of this happen in Destiny Islands as well. But it's very subtle. Ah, Dispel G. That's utterly useless. It's a good thing I went out of my way to get it. Alright. So this is a fun little bit. I mean, it's also sufficient... yeah, so here's a good example. So you see, it's the whole thing. Like, you have a little bit of paved area here still, but the majority of it is just slowly, like, turning that, like, bluish, crystallish form, and then it would eventually turn into the water, and then I'm assuming the water would eventually turn into gas, you know, following the stages of matter, and then the gas would, like, just fade away. And, like, the little chunks of whatever's left of the world may fade with it, like, it may go with it. I know in the Realm of Darkness, when a world does get consumed, little bits of it do, actually sneak their way into the Realm of Darkness. And other bits of it, break off and fall into the realm between, and actually crash into other worlds. Let's see if I can make this from here. Come on, glide, baby! Damn it. Ah, no! Fuck.
no vessel, no help from the Heartless. So tell me, how'd you get here?
I simply believed. Nothing more to it. When our world fell into darkness, Belle was taken from me. I vowed I would find her again, no matter what the cost. I believed I would find her. So here I am. She must be here. I will have her back!
Take her if you can.
Stop!
So, you finally made it. About time. I've been waiting for you. We've always been rivals, haven't we? You've always pushed me, as I've always pushed you.
Riku.
But it all ends here. There can't be two Keyblade Masters.
What are you talking about?
Let the Keyblade choose. Its true master.
Ugh.
Maleficent was right. You don't have what it takes to save Kairi. It's up to me. Only the Keyblade Master can open the secret door and change the world.
But that's impossible. How did this happen? I'm the one who fought my way here with the Keyblade.
You were just the delivery boy. Sorry, your part's over now. Here, go play hero with this.
Goofy, let's go. We have to remember our mission.
Oh, well, I know the king told us to follow the key and all, but...
Slower, slowly.
Hey, don't move! You're hurt.
Why did you come here? I came to fight for Belle. And though I am on my own, I will fight. I won't leave without her. That's why I'm here.
Me too. I'm not gonna give up now. I came here to find someone very important to me.
So, this is what makes Sora so awesome. He literally just had his entire world ripped apart. Like, his entire existence basically ripped apart instantly. And within a few seconds, he's like, "Go! You're hurt! Don't do anything!" And he's back up and he's still trying. You know, that's Sora's actual, like, true strength. The strength of his will. Even if he doesn't have the Keyblade, he just picks up that wooden sword and goes to work. So this is an interesting thing about Keyblades. So this Keyblade is actually the Keyblade we've been using this whole time. It is actually Riku's Keyblade. Like, it is his. It's just when Destiny Islands was destroyed, Riku became a naughty boy and gave in to darkness, and the Keyblade was like, well, I guess you'll do too. And the Keyblade was given to Sora, went to Sora as well. And that's why, you know, and Sora is, you know, adept at, capable of wielding a Keyblade. But that's why every time Riku's around, the Keyblade's like, I really don't have a preference of who I go with. And now, the moment Riku asserts dominance, saying, hey, it's mine, the Keyblade goes right to him. Because it's Riku's Keyblade. Now, why it's Riku's Keyblade? Fucking Nomura. Fucking Nomura. We'll get into that later. God damn it, Nomura. You sure love writing complicated ass plots. But for now, we'll focus on what's in front of us. It's fucking time travel in this game. Yeah, so here's a better vision of the castle. Yeah, one half Disney princess, one half steampunk, and somewhere in the middle, it's a little bit of a mix. I always thought that was really nice. So yeah, also all the technology here has a faint blue glow as well, which makes me think it is powered. So we have the wooden sword now, and I've always interpreted that as not Riku just having it, but like that was one of the few things Riku carried out with him when the world was destroyed, and he carried it with him for sentimental value. So now, if you remember back in Kingdom Hearts 1, or this is Kingdom Hearts 1, back in Destiny Islands, we couldn't even hurt a shadow. But now, we can actually hurt them. Now, we do barely any damage. At all. We do barely any damage at all. Even though we still have a fairly high strength score. With the Keyblade. Here, I'm gonna see if I can find myself an enemy that demonstrates this a little better. Okay, yeah, you'll work. Ow! Dick! Yeah, so we barely do any damage at all. But we can still do damage. And in fact, our magic is even, like, tempered down pretty heavily. But all of a sudden, we can do damage to the Heartless, whereas before we absolutely could not. And that is because the Keyblade has a second, like, mini benefit to it. It gives you, it increases your capacity, your abilities. Like, Sora is, like, without ever using magic before, Sora can just use magic now. Because wielding a Keyblade basically unlocks your potential. Because, you know, Keyblade, unlocking, blah, blah, blah. Haha, puns. You know, suddenly Sora's just incredibly adept with magic, in spite of never doing anything with it before. You know, now all of a sudden he's not doing a lot of damage because he's whacking these Heartless with a stick. But now, Sora can at least hurt them, whereas he couldn't do it before. Because basically, wielding a Keyblade gives you almost like a Captain America upgrade, where your strength and your ability just kind of get upgraded to, like, peak human condition. And there's actually a really funny moment in one of the later games, where there's two Keyblade wielders. One of them's a young kid, and the other one, I'm intentionally being vague, and one of them's an old man. And the old man and the kid are, like, the old man are sparring on as equals. Like, the old man and the kid are, like, at near equal strength, because they're both at peak human condition. And that's what's going on with Sora. And that's something that's actually really impressive about Riku as well, because Riku's been doing all this stuff, although, to be fair, he's also had the benefit of the Heartless and the Darkness, but he's been doing all this just himself. You know, self-taught swordsman, you know, strength training, you know, increasing his own ability and athleticism, doing all this fighting himself. Now, he's been augmenting himself with the power of darkness, but you have to remember, a lot of what Riku's been doing, he's been doing on his own merits, where most of Sora's power comes from the Keyblade itself. Now, this, what we're doing right now, is an awesome bit of the game. Basically, the Keyblade has just been taken from you. It's gone. You're not getting it back. So, although it's a little different for me because I'm a mage build, so I kind of kick ass, like, just inherently. Also, now that we're here, I'd also want to swap that out for gravity. Oh, shit. So it's a little different for me because I'm a mage build, so I can still blast people pretty well. Although even your magic is weakened while you don't have the Keyblade. And you basically have to rely on Beast in order to fight for you, because you can't beat your way through. Magic is still limited. Can I do something with this? Magic is still limited. Ah, there you go. See, look at that. Look at that. This small child is like heaving a fucking cinder block around. That's how strong he is. And I think I did this wrong. Good enough. Good enough. So we have to rely on Beast to fight for us. And like angling Beast around. I wish that this part of the game went on for like the entirety of the castle. But no, it's really just this opening bit. It'd be cool if it was the whole castle like this. Like, you have to, you know, you use your magic to heal Beast when he's injured so that he can fight for you. And, like, you as Sora, you need to, you know, angle Beast so that he fights for you and use, like, magic, what little magic potential you may have developed throughout the game to support Beast, you know, put defensive spells on Beast. You know, you need him to get around. Which I love that. It's the brute strength. Like, it's super important. Like, this bit needing to rely, you know, Sora, his friends are his power. Literally, he needed Beast. And of course he made friends with Beast almost instantly. Because, you know, Beast's hurt, and he's like, hey, be careful, man! And, you know, immediate compassion, an immediate connection with Beast, and those connections are really what Sora's power is. Sora has a very weak heart, and that'll be demonstrated a little later. But the one thing that makes him powerful is he builds connections with people. You know, it's literally the things he'll say a little later. His heart is connected to all the hearts of all the people that he's met along his journey. And that's how he's been able to become as strong as he has. Literally, and demonstrated how Sora's Keyblade changes forms more than anyone else's. So his friends are literally his power. And Sora specifically creates connections with people, like, far more than any other person. Like, everyone does it, but Sora, like, super does it. Like, because we actually see a game mechanic personified version of fuck, words, come to me, of, connecting your hearts with other people in Dream Drop Distance, where it's actually, like, mechanically sound, like, anytime you build a connection with a person, you get a D-link, it's called, a dimensional link. Where basically you can call on that person's power, and it augments your power for a short time. Now, the Sora can't do the augmenting anything like that, because he is, the augmenting is actually specifically done through a magic item that is created. You know, it's sort of like a tuning fork for the energy. Like, it's needed to focus it. But it's not like it isn't still there. So throughout the game, throughout Sora's adventures, he builds connections with people, and that is what powers him. That was it. Aha! Yes, I knew there was a way to get up here. Okay, anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Okay. So yeah, these connections are literally Sora's strength. Like, this is why Sora is so strong. And specifically why Sora is so unique. Because Sora can wield the Keyblade for a very weird reason. A reason that we'll get into explaining fucking later, because god damn it, Nomura. God damn it, Nomura. Oh, jeez. Yeah! Take that! Yeah, I can barely hurt them. I have to rely on my magic. Get him, beast! Yeah, even my magic is handicapped without a Keyblade. Whew, hey, we didn't die. Nice. What do we got? No more float G's? Sure, why not? I really hate that you get gummies from chests. Like, I'm glad that that was not a design decision they carried over into Kingdom Hearts 2. Now, I swear you could do something... Oh yeah, it's there. Like... Okay, well, I'll do that later. Because, like, if you're full, they just won't give you any more. Okay, so, yeah, as you can see, the decay is even falling into, like, the castle itself. The lower ends. So this little bit has always driven me insane. Because basically what's happening here is you have to hit these switches in a specific order. But if you look behind that cage that just moved, there's a switch over there. And for my entire life, I've like, what does that switch do? Because I don't know. I have no idea what that switch does. But it's a switch, and no one seems to know what this does. It seems as though you just you're just not supposed to be able to go over there. But also, it kind of seems like you should be able to go over there. Like if you hit these switches in the right order, you can actually go to the place. Like it's some kind of grand secret no one's figured out yet. But from what I can tell, this is just the only way to do it. I think if I, yeah, there it is right there. What do, you mysterious button? Let's see. Oh, jeez, Beast. Excuse me, Beast. Now, this one's also a tricky one.
See ya!
Damn it. Okay, here we go. Up on here. Up on here. Okay, there we go. Now. And then we... Oh, fucking hell, I messed it up. Huh, no! Balls. I think you're also supposed to be able to go up here.
See ya!
Huh, no. I swear you're supposed to be able to get up on this thing. If there's a treasure chest I'm missing, I'm gonna be really upset. But I guess if it's just a gummy, then I don't care that much. Let's see, is this one also? Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay, that one's also way too far out of my reach. Well, that will activate machines. Oh, well, that was a very simple elevator. I don't know why a set of stairs wouldn't suffice there. Fire! Take it. Beast, you wanna take care of that one? Damn it. A little too slow. So these are the defenders. They have a shield they're basically the improved version of a large body. Because they got magic as well. Which lets you counter them magically. Damn, I think I do like 1 damage. Let's see what Strike Rate can do. Strike Rate is a little better, I guess. I'm surprised this wooden stick can survive me slapping this thing around. Alright, and there's number 2. So that will unlock a door. So there's a door up top. I just walked past it. That will let that. Oh, okay, yeah, this. Cool. There's a door up top that you can. Oh yeah, this is the spot. Just around the corner. It looks like that's nothing. Yeah, okay. So there's a door up top that I just kind of ignored because it'll just say, door locked. And so it's the one with the defender in front of it. In order to get in there, we have to come down here and, like, basically crack this thing open. Basically, they're just giving us enough gameplay time to really appreciate the fact, or let the fact sink in that our Keyblade's gone now. And spend some time with Beast. I mean, I really think they should have just pulled the trigger on the thing and, just gone full out with it and just had, please tell me this is right. Okay. So yeah, there's no combination of these buttons that I've ever been able to find that opens up these things. But I wish they had gone full out with it and just let, Yeah, see, because then I have to go there to open that one, and that one will lock this off, so yeah, there's no way to do it. I wish they had let you... I wish you had to travel with Beast for the entire... Or, oh, like, maybe half of Castle Oblivion. So it really sinks in that, like, you're stuck. Is that platform not back yet? Okay. Maybe it's something you can do later. Because I know there's a thing that lets you do a thing there. I'll have to check back later. Backtrack a point. It was a 2.0. Well, now that we've gotten everything done down here, we just need to... Where does this go? Oh, why am I dumb? I'm dumb. We've done everything here, we've gotten the door open, so I think I'm going to end this episode off here. So I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and in the next episode we're going to be heading back up top and start traversing through the castle proper. But until then, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all again. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.